Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to a brand new video on Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. My name is Ventus. How you doing? Welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. In this video, I finally unlock Alice's sword in Fatal Bullet, the Ameno Murakumo G6. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to show you this blade in action. Let's get right into it. Alright, so really quickly, I'm going to show you what my character looked like when I went in to go and grind for this weapon. Now, the main weapon that I'm going to be using for this is going to be a legendary sniper rifle, the AMR Grim Reaper Plus. This weapon was previously a rank 10 weapon, but through Elizabeth's shop, I was able to upgrade it to a rank 11. You see the weak spot damage, I boosted up to a 23.80%. Critical rate was boosted all the way up to the max. I think actually I didn't boost critical rate all the way up. It couldn't go up a little bit more, I imagine, but not by much. So the critical rate is at 27.89. Damage versus mechs is at 23.80. That's all the way max. And the explosive attack 23.87%. For whatever reason, it maxed out at 23.87%. I can't tell you why, but it wouldn't go past 23.87%. Now, as for the skill set that I'm going to be running with this build, actually, no, my stats. So, tell you my stats first. My strength is at 191, Vite is at 199, Intelligence 193, Agility 155, Dexterity 247, and then my Luck is at 75. Now, I really wanted to boost my Dexterity up to the max, but I just didn't have the character points available to do that at my current level with the way that I wanted everything else in my build to go, because I did want my Vit to be at least 200. Alright, now as for the skill set that I'm going to be running when I'm in there, for the pistols, I've got Power Form 4, Healing Field Shot 4, Armor Form 4, and then Hyper Awareness. Hyper Awareness is probably the only thing that really matters. Armor Form 4, I guess that matters a little bit. Healing Field Shot kind of matters a little bit too. Definitely Power Form 4 definitely is the one thing that you definitely want to have on there. Alright, so for the sniper rifle class that I'm going to be running with my AMR Grim Reaper, I've got Explosive Shot 3, Explosive Shot 4, I've got Shield Matrix 4, and then I've got Human Fortress 2. But eventually, I end up getting rid of Human Fortress 2 because it literally just didn't make any sense with this build. I thought it was going to make perfect sense, but it just didn't. So I eventually skipped out on Human Fortress 2 and went with Explosive Shot 2. So eventually it ended up with just being Explosive Shot 2, 3, and 4, and then Shield Matrix 4. And honestly, really didn't even need to do it with most of these runs. Once I figured out how to beat this stupid tank, and oh yeah, it's the defensive battle number 8. Thanks to the comment section of the videos telling me how to get Alice's blade. They were like, yeah, all you got to do is go to defense battle number 8 and beat that. So when I went in there with this upgraded AMR Grim Reaper, I was like, man, I couldn't believe how much damage this thing was actually doing. Look at that. That is crazy, insane amounts of damage. I really thought that I was going to have to shield Matrix every 5 seconds, but I guess you really don't. All you got to do is get 2 really good explosive shots on its weak spot, and then it's just going to go down. I failed probably about 25-30% of like the 13 or 14 tries that I did this. I probably did it more. Like, I was just listening to Joe Rogan's podcast last night when he was talking to Adam Carolla. Really good stuff. If you are a YouTuber or anything you want to be successful in, and you feel like you have an unfair like people have an unfair advantage over you when you're trying to succeed something that listen, YouTube Joe Rogan and Adam Carolla and listen to that entire podcast. It completely changed my mind about everything, but I'm getting off on a tangent. So just really quickly, this is the run that I did when I got the G6 to drop. Not the G2, the G6. It took me a minute, right? I was trying to wait for it to drop before I ended, and then when it finally dropped, it was only an epic. And I don't know how it died there. I guess one of the NPCs destroyed it, and I got lucky. I was waiting for the legendary to drop, but I did it this time, and then after this, there it is right there, the G6. After I did this run, and I found out that I had the blade, and I saw it, I'm about to show you that gameplay right now of me looking at it. I was so happy. I was like, yes, finally, the G6, I got it. I got that yellow blade, because everybody is like always running around with it. I did this like a few more times. And then I changed around some of my items to give myself a rare item drop upgrade. And even still, with all that, I couldn't get a legendary version of this sword to drop. So I think what it's going to literally going to have to be is just a big grind on this boss. to get that legendary Ameno Murakumo G6 to drop, because this weapon, as you can look at the stats, I'm not too hell of a impressed by the stats. I'm just showing you some more times of me running this thing and stuff that I did get to drop. One of these runs, I got a legendary AMR Grim Reaper to drop, and I looked at the stats of that, and it's a rank 10, so I don't think it's any stronger or any weaker than my current sniper rifle. I actually have to go back and take a look at it and see if it's actually that much better. But this defensive battle made so much easier with the upgrades to my sniper rifle, because literally before, when I tried to do this with the sniper rifle, I didn't know how to upgrade my weapons to the max. Upgrading your weapons to the max with Lisbeth is 100% a must. You must do this with every weapon that you want to run so that you have an easier time. When I was doing it, the only time that I would really die on this was to dumb luck, you know, to just super stupid dumb luck. But for the most part, man, I was taking this thing out like that, just back to back with all this crazy, insane amounts of damage, and I really just couldn't believe how much damage. I've never done this much damage before in Fatal Bullets, so I was really shocked. Another instance right here of me just destroying this thing with the AMR Grim Reaper Plus, rank 11 legendary, maxed up, just destroyed. I actually took this sniper rifle into another boss to try to get another version of my legendary Raikiri blade, and he wouldn't drop the legendary, man. I don't know. I grinded that boss, the some spider walking robot thing in one of the new dungeons. I forget the name of it right now, but I grinded that thing for about an hour while listening to I forgot what I was listening to. Somebody was really going at Michael Jackson with this Leaving Neverland thing, and I was just listening to all their points and stuff like that. But that's neither here nor there. So that's what I was doing when I was, you know, grinding, trying to get a legendary Raikiri blade. So there is one more that I'm going to show you, and that's going to be the last one. I did like maybe 3 or 4 more extra of these to get some more stuff, and I was just going to show you a clip of... Actually, I am going to show you the clip of me just, oh wow, just suffered a momentary brain fart of me appraising all of the weapons and items that I did get, so you can see the weapons that I got to drop. I put them in a category, and you can just see everything. I got some pretty crappy things, actually. If you see something that's really good, definitely let me know that down in the comments. Be like, yo, this isn't a crappy weapon. This is actually pretty good, because you guys know more than me. But I do have a feeling that Kay is just going to say in the comments, yeah, that's pretty crappy luck, man. All this stuff sucks. Alright, now here is the Ameno or Murakumo G6 in action. Like I said earlier, it's the yellow blade that Alice always carries. It looks yellow. It looked yellow to me. It looks actually kind of like an orangish yellow now that I'm looking at it in this light. I always thought it was kind of yellow. Looks really, really dope, man. Really cool, but the blade just sucks, bro. It sucks. Do you have a legendary version of this weapon? And if you do, where did you get this legendary version to drop? How long did it take to drop? And do you think it would be worth it to max this blade out? Or should I just wait and grind and grind and grind for hours and hours and hours until I can luckily get the legendary version of this weapon to drop? because I would love to have a stronger version of this weapon. However, man, after using the crit blade, gosh, I can't wait to meet somebody else who has the crit blade so I can challenge them in a battle. If you have the crit blade, man, and you're on PS4 and you've got the crit blade and you're, you know, as high level as I am or a little bit higher, I want to challenge you and see if I can match up to your damage with my crit blade versus your crit blade. I got because the crit blade just doesn't lose in a DPS battle to anything. Well, any other photon blade, any other sword so far. I beat everybody. It's crazy, just crazy. Well, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and please leave me a comment down in the comment section below about what you thought of this video and of this photon blade. My name is Ventus, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace to the out.